Well, guys, another bonita. I guess we're gonna get good at catching these things. About to bleed them and get them filleted, and he gonna be dinner. He's a good sized one too. Well, so far we're having a great sail, making really good time. It's a small jump from Panama City Beach over to Port St. Joe. Hopefully y'all can hear me, it's a little windy, but so yeah, small little jump, great conditions. We picked this weather window just because it was just the right wind speed from the right direction. So I guess that don't happen too often now. And then starting tomorrow, the winds are gonna start turning north, northeast, and then east, so then it would have been really hard to sail here. So that's why we had to leave Panama City when we did, where we would have been stuck in perfect weather out here today. It's just flying the head sail, cruising about 4.5 knots. Every now and then the wind to pick up, and we're going around 5, so it was great sailing, easy, relaxed. We're already halfway there. Caught us another bonita, so I got that one filleted up. We'll eat him for dinner, and just enjoying the day, y'all. Just enjoying this beautiful day. We just got over here to Port St. Joe. Just as beautiful as I remember. Yeah, just so nothingness. It's awesome. There's more people here this time than last time we were here, but that's okay. And again, on our sail over, we got swarmed by flies when we were out sailing. Again, probably 3 to 5 miles offshore, and we got swarmed. As you can see, this is all dead flies Cassie's been killing. Just everywhere. Oh look, there's a live one. Second time we've been offshore and got swarmed by flies, and now we're trying to get rid of flies. Sailing, y'all. It's not all beaches and bikinis. Sometimes it's good wind, good sailing, and swarms of flies to ruin it all. Alright guys, just got up here to the beach in Port St. Joe. As you can tell, we got old Jack Johnson back on. Cash money. But we got the Johnson back on. I got a rebuild kit for it, and I said, you know what, before we do this carburetor rebuild kit and see what the problem was, let's just put it on. And I think what had happened was, is the day I had the fuel spilling everywhere, the pressure in the can was, I mean, extremely high. I remember when I hooked up the hose, the fuel just sprayed everywhere and stuff, and I think the pressure was just so much it pushed the fuel right through the carburetor. It's running perfectly fine now, so we'll just not go far with it until we see what's going on. And if it's still messed up, we'll rebuild. We got the rebuild kit, so. But Cassie wanted to come up to the beach. Love this place. So just like we remembered for the most part. A few more people, but that's okay. It's still beautiful. All right guys, I'm gonna enjoy this walk on the beach. Well guys, we're over here in Port St. Joe. It's scalloping season, so we're gonna try to do some scalloping. Never done this before. No idea if they're everywhere in the bay or just certain spots. We've actually started up there about a half a mile yesterday. Went through, we didn't find anything. I did find a big sunray Venus clam that we cooked for Cassie last night to see if she liked. She didn't care for it much. So today we're back. We're a little bit further down the bay, and we're gonna try the scalloping thing. Nothing else, it's gonna be a beautiful day to be snorkeling around the water, y'all. Well, I don't know how many she's gotten yet. I've gotten none. I started throwing the cast net because there's a bunch of big mullet out here. But it's hard to throw the cast net when you're in waist deep water. I need more practice in it. I'm self-taught on these things, so I'm still learning. I know she's got at least one, maybe two scallops, because she got all excited. So, yep, not bad. Well, haven't caught no mullet. Got some bait fish to fish later. Cassie got her a blue crab and she got her a few scallops. So looks like we at least got dinner for the night, and chances to get more because we got some bait fish. Been out here for about an hour, maybe hour and a half tops. Hard to tell, it's flying by. So, but having a good time, enjoying this beautiful day. We got some storms coming in later this afternoon. It actually looks like it's starting to cloud up a lot over there, and that's where the storm's supposed to be coming in. So we'll probably stay out here about another 30-40 minutes before we head back to the boat. Well guys, we just came back over here to the beach side. Just trying to rinse out the net and rinse us off. The water did get a little disgusting. We got up into some nasty water over there in between two sandbars. So we came over here just kind of rinse off all the gear. And we ran into a bunch of little biting black flies over there, so we got up on plane and tried running away from them, and hopefully we don't bring them back to the boat because we finally got them off the boat. So it's gonna be our luck, bring them right back. So, but that's what we're doing now. There's the storm that's coming, so hopefully we can catch a bunch of water tonight, maybe get the tank topped off, and then tomorrow I think we're going to go actually into the town of Port St. Joe, go up to the grocery store and actually go sit down and have some lunch somewhere. Haven't been to a restaurant in a while now. So, all right, gotta go. Peace. Baby shark.
I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing.
I know, that's why this is amazing.
Because you're supposed to cut it.
All right, y'all. I'm gonna leave her alone, but she's trying to figure out how to do her scallops, and I got her a couple of fish all cleaned up and ready to eat. She's gonna have scallops. We caught that one single blue crab, grits, and some fish. So she can have her good old dinner. Well, guys, today we're pulling up anchor. We got really bad east winds coming for the next like 2 or 3 days, and we are not protected at all from east, northeast, or southeast. So again, I know y'all can't tell by the video because it probably just looks flat as can be, but we got really big rollers out here. We're sitting out here in like 17-18 mile an hour winds. We're getting gusts up into the 20s, and as everybody knows, I don't have a windlass, so I guess we're gonna test my manhood today. If I can't get the anchor up, we're just gonna have to deal with it for a couple days. But we weren't in 30 foot of water, I'd feel okay, but I got 150, 160 foot of chain or whatever out, so I got a lot of chain to pull up and fighting some big wind and some waves. So we just took a wave over the bow. So I got this anchor up. Like my boy Maddie says, Neptune's Reaper, if your boat's over 40 feet and you're over 40, you don't need no windlass or some shit like that. Under 40? Oh.
Or under 50.
Under 50? I don't know.
Boat and age.
Boat and age.
Yeah.
There you go. Whatever. If your boat's over 40 and you're over 40, you don't need a windlass.
Fucking that up.
Fucking that up, she says. That's all right. I am the windlass. Ugh. Well, it wasn't supposed to be this windy. I think I've already said that, but it's blowing really good still. We are here, got anchored. We're gonna go check out the lighthouse, go get us some lunch, and see what we got to do. And we might just do our provisioning and all of our errands tomorrow, because it is already 1 o'clock, because we sat there thinking it was going to calm down today and it never did. So good stuff. Not the most ideal setup, but I don't feel comfortable just leaving the dinghy here. We are in Florida. For people that have never been to Florida, you don't understand. For people that have been to Florida, you understand. So we're tied up to this tree with the chain. My chain wasn't quite long enough, so we had to pull it up. I got the anchor out in case Ty comes in, and now we got to try to find a way to rinse off our feet because this was some nasty muddy water we just walked in. Alright y'all, after lunch it was about a half-mile walk down to the Dollar General. We're gonna pick up a few things today while we're in town, just checking it out. This is a Dollar General market too, so that means they got a bunch of food and stuff. So Port St. Joe is kind of set up for easy access to get stuff, guys. Not the kind of onion rings I'm craving, by the way. This is onion rings corn snack. It's cheap. Not bad. All right, guys, it's official. I gotta get back to my boat. We've been off the boat for like 2 hours and we've already spent like 130 bucks. I can't afford this. 113. I can't afford this. So, but we got a net. This thing's probably gonna last like a week in the salt water, but that's all right. We got it.
Cassie takes care of it.
Yeah, Cassie's gonna shower with it to rinse it off. All right, well, walking back now, and well, here's the Piggly Wiggly. We're gonna go to Piggly Wiggly tomorrow, but right next to it, the little blue water outriggers in Port St. Joe. We're gonna check it out. I lost a couple lures and some leaders and stuff, so while we're here, we're just gonna go ahead and check it out.
That's nice. Oh, this is.
All right, well, so far we're finding everything we need. Prices ain't great, but they're not terrible, so we're just gonna go and get this stuff while we're here. All right, so now we've been off the boat for 2 hours and we're at $150 now. I don't know, we spent way too much money. Way too much money. Cold beer, hold on. I saw a sign that said cold beer. All right, well, we stopped at the Haughty Herring because everybody said they had bushwhackers. And Harold, if you're watching this is not a bushwhacker. It's more of like a pina colada with like a coffee cream in it. It's definitely not a bushwhacker, but that's all right. It was cheap. All right, well, we got back. Dinghy's still where we left it. Tide did not come in like they said it was. I thought the back would be out the water. It is definitely not. So that's all right. My first time leaving the dinghy tied up somewhere and everything went okay. Just like my wife always says it will.
Paddling in poo water.
There are scallops in this here water.
I don't want to find out. By the way, anybody who went scalloping, I got 4 of them, and they weren't even the size of my thumb.
Well, the shells were huge.
The shells were, but the meat was not. So that's a no for me.